Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Mr.
Thank you. You may sit down. All right, 8Cs and receiving students. We've already looked at, or we've completed our strand on, does anyone know what our strand was that we looked at? Environment and resources, all right? So we've completed that strand, environment and resources, the outcomes 8.1.1 to 8.1.5. And we're going to move on to our next strand. Now, who can tell us, or who knows what our next strand, what the strand will be? Right, receiving students? Do you have any idea what the strand will be for this term? We've looked at environment and resources. Now, what will be the next strand? Now, if you remember at the beginning of the term, I introduced all these strands. You forgot, right? Okay, the strand will be organization, okay? So we have environment and resources, organization, culture, and integrating projects. Next term, we'll be looking at culture. Right, so this term, we're looking at organization. Right, before I introduce today's lesson, the strand on organization, we're going to just go through our last term strand on environment and resources. Now, what we're going to do now is receiving students and 8Cs. Instead of me recapping or giving you questions and you answering, you're going to teach yourself, all right? Class and 8Cs. Sorry. Okay, I have a list of the topics, all right? List of the topics which each group leaders, or each group, you're going to come and get a topic each here. Okay, receiving students, hydroelectricity, 6-figure reference, logging, okay, 4-figure reference, natural hazards, commercial activities, non-renewable resources, subsistence gardening, and receiving students, if you would like to add some more. All right, group 1, please come up and get yours. Okay, group 2. All right, group 3. Group 4. Group 4, quickly. Okay, group 5. Group 6. Group 7. Okay, you can either one this one. All right, this is what you're going to do, 8Cs and receiving students. Now, you have your topic, all right? Now, firstly, you're going to have one member, all right, from your group. You're going to teach your group on that topic, okay? What you know about that topic. Because we've already looked at this, right? We're recapping on all our topics for our last strand. Now, once, let's say 2 minutes, okay? Once 2 minutes is up, okay, you're going to move to the next group, right? You will move to the next group and you're going to teach them, okay? So, firstly, we have maybe 2 minutes or so. You start teaching your group first on that topic. Anything that you know of that topic, all right? Make sure it comes out of your head and not from your notes in the book, all right? Once 2 minutes or 3 minutes is up, group 1, you're going to go to group 2 and you're going to teach them. Group 2, you're going to get your topic, you come and teach group 3. Group 3, you do the same. Go to group 4 and so on. All right? So each of you are going to teach yourselves. Okay, receiving students, receiving teachers, you organize your students. First things first, they teach their own group first with the topics that they have. So the topics can be hydroelectricity, six-figure reference, logging, and these other topics. Now, if you need to explain or if you need to use a paper or illustration to maybe explain your topic, I have papers here, A4 papers or markers. Okay, so that means you're on commercial activities. Okay, one of you will have to teach yourself. Okay, all right, on commercial activities. So you teach yourself or you tell your friends, okay, about commercial activity, anything to do with this topic, okay? Commercial activities, what is it, okay? All right, what examples are there? Commercial activities, okay? And if there's anything you need to add. So once you've done that, you've taught yourself, one of you will have to go to the next group and teach them about commercial activities. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. Okay. All right, Steven? So logging. You teach yourself about logging, what maybe advantages or disadvantages or what is logging. Once you've done that, you're going to move on to the next group. One of you will move and teach them. Steven? Come on, Steven, sit up straight, sit properly. Okay. Yeah, four-figure reference. You get yourself familiarized with that topic. Okay, how maybe the rules or okay. Once you're familiar with that, you go and teach those ones. One of you will go and teach that one. Okay. And yeah, renewable resources. Okay. Anything about renewable resources. Okay, or what you can add some more, whatever. In renewables. Once you finish, you will go and teach. Yeah. Group 6. Yes, and the other one will come here and teach you. Yeah, okay. Non-renewable resources, yeah. So, what are non-renewable resources? Teddy? Non-renewable resources? What are non-renewable resources? Okay. Anything else? So you are okay. You are teaching yourself right now. Okay. Once time is up, one of you will go and teach that group. Yeah, and those people, one of those that member from there will come and teach you on that topic. Yeah. So only one person goes there.
Like when?
Yeah. So when you finish, one will go to group 1 and will teach them on hydroelectricity.
Only one person.
Yeah, because they will come and teach you. Yeah. Okay. Huh? You go to group 1. Yeah.
Reference shows configure reference.
So once you have finished teaching your own groups, one of you will move to the next group. So group one from group one will go to group two and teach them on their topic. Okay, one from group two will come and teach group three. One from group three goes and teaches group four, group five, 6, 7, and 7 come and teach one on that topic. Okay, so simple. So receiving students, that's what you're going to do now. Once you finish teaching your groups, you move on to the next group. Paulus, I'm not Paulus, sorry, Raymond. Ready? You can move to your groups now. If you need any papers or charts, marker, illustration. Oh, one of them has to come here. Okay. Or group, one of you will come here and teach this group. And if you have any questions to ask your teacher, you ask. Anything to do with the topic. Okay, if you have finished, you move on to the next group. Okay? Okay, if you have finished, move to the next group. Okay. Some classes are really quiet. Some teachers, I think, are sleeping. Okay, if you have finished, then you can get back to your groups. Thank you. You can get back to your groups now if you have finished. Thank you very much. Okay, those groups, you should thank your teachers for giving you something. Okay, good. Receiving students. All right, so at least you've learned something from your peers, huh? Okay. Did you learn anything from your teachers? Yes? Did you learn anything? Of course. All right, good. All right, class, everyone look up here. 8Cs and receiving students. Okay, so we just recapped on last term's strand. Okay, environment and resources, and you had the topics there to look at. Anyway, I'm going to just introduce the strand, okay, this term strand on organization. Okay, so for this term, we're going to be looking at organization, and our substrand is social and economic organization. So class, if we just copy that one down, receiving students, the strand that we're going to be looking at is organization, substrand, social and economic organization. Okay. All right, you finished copying this one down? Yes? Okay, good. All right, let's look at, okay, organization. In this trend, all right, it's to do with local, provincial, national, and global social and economic organizations. So for this trend here, we're going to be looking at different types of governments, okay? For example, a democratic type of government in which we have, Papua New Guinea has a democratic type of government, communist, republic type of governments, dictatorship, okay? We're going to be looking at these sort of things, right? So you can copy this one down. So we're not looking at only our national level, but we're also looking at global, outside, right? Globally in the world, this type of governments. All right. Okay, no need for you to copy this one down. I'll just read what it says. All right, in this trend, you will learn about different groups that contribute to social and economic development, features, roles, and responsibilities of some of these groups, traditional and contemporary forms of government, their structure and functions, trade and communication, transport, and consumer awareness, okay? So this is what we'll be looking at this term. Okay, there are three outcomes for this trend. 8.2.1, Identify and describe the form and origin, contemporary, traditional, and constitutional government in other parts of the world. So this outcome, we're going to look at communism, democracy, constitution, how leaders gain their status, commonwealth, dictatorship. Okay, 8.2.2, outline conditions to present-day international forms of trade and government. We're going to look at colonization, reasons for world colonization, trade, so on. And the last outcome, 8.2.3, we're going to look at suggest changes to government or trade that would lead to social and economical development at the international level. So we're going to look at exports and imports and so forth, okay? So don't worry, 8Cs and receiving students, we will make sure that you achieve these outcomes by the end of this term, okay? And that brings us to the end of our lesson, class and receiving students. Thank you very much for participating in today's activities.
Teachers, here is your reference for the next lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, the topic, materials, and your reference.
And our keyword for today is organization. Thank you, 8Cs, receiving students and teachers for listening.
You're welcome, Miss Shima. And thank you for your lesson.
You're welcome.